Hi, everyone. This is Debbie Rambus, Tony's mom and the executive director of the Compassionate Friends. Today's message of hope, we have Heidi Horsley, and many of you know her already. And Heidi is a bereaved sibling. Heidi, thanks for joining in for a message of hope.
Hi, Debbie. It's great to be here today.
I'm so glad that you agreed to join us because we need that brother and sister perspective that's often overlooked. So, if you wouldn't mind sharing just a little bit about your personal journey, Heidi, what brought you to the Compassionate Friends?
Sure, I'd love to share. When I was 20 years old, my 17-year-old brother Scott and my 17-year-old cousin Matthew, were killed together in a car accident. So they were both together in the car. Matthew was driving, and the car hydroplaned and hit the side of a curb, and they both died instantly. It totally turned my world upside down. I felt very alone. I was 20 years old, and none of my friends had ever had a brother or sister die. Nobody could relate to me. No one had ever gone through it. And finding the Compassionate Friends was absolutely a lifesaver because I found so many other siblings that had been through a shared experience and had had a brother or sister that had died. And it was really important at that point to find other people that had been in the same place that I was now in.
Wow, and I think that is so true, is finding others, whether you're a parent, a grandparent, a brother, or a sister, finding someone, as you said, with that shared experience. So you find others, but then how does the Compassionate Friends help?
Well, I think it helps in a lot of ways. And one of the ways I think it helps is to normalize what I've been through. I was feeling crazy. I was feeling like, with sibling loss, oftentimes we feel like our loss is minimized. It's unacknowledged. We don't have the right to it because we're so worried about our parents' loss. So, it gave me permission to grieve. It gave me acknowledgement and validation from other siblings. It made me realize I'm not alone. I'm not going crazy. It's okay to grieve. Losing my brother was absolutely the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Our siblings are supposed to be in our lives 80 to 100% of our lifetime. We're supposed to take our entire journey with them. We're supposed to grow old with them. And suddenly he was gone out of my life. So being around other siblings was absolutely key, and looking at people that were further along in their journey. Not only do you get support of Compassionate Friends, but you also learn tips and tools and things that are going to help you to find hope again, which is very important, I think.
Absolutely, Heidi, and thank you so much for sharing that. And you have been so involved. And I failed to mention at the beginning, not only in the Compassionate Friends, but you run a wonderful organization called Open to Hope, and they give messages for everyone that has a loss, not just a child loss, but other types of loss too. So we so appreciate all that you do. Can you also share perhaps a message of hope? As you know, we'll have some that watch this video that haven't found Compassionate Friends. May be new on their journey, or perhaps they've been on the journey for a while, but just haven't found that support yet. So what would be your message of hope?
Well, like you said, I'm the executive director for the Open to Hope Foundation, and we partner with Compassionate Friends, which I love, and I want to tell everybody out there, all the siblings out there, everyone that has had a loss, but especially the siblings, because that's really where my heart is a lot of times, that you are not alone. If you've lost hope, please lean on ours until you find your own. Lean on people that are further along in the journey. Because at first, you don't even know how you're going to survive, and honestly, you don't even know if you want to. So you need to look at people like Debbie Rambus and me and all those people out there that are further along in the journey. Join the Sounds of the Siblings Compassionate Friends Facebook page. Go and get hope. Log on to Open to Hope and the Compassionate Friends and watch thousands of videos and cable shows and radio shows about other people that have had this loss. Because sometimes it does feel like you're not going to survive. It really, really does. And you need to look at people further down the road to realize not only are you going to survive, but eventually you will go on to thrive. Scott is forever in my heart. He's forever in my memories. He is my guiding light, and he is still a huge part of my life, and I will always be his sister.
Oh, what a wonderful message of hope that they are forever in our heart. They may have died, but we didn't lose their love. So I want to remind everyone just quickly that on compassionatefriends.org, there is a wall of hope. And on the wall of hope, you'll see others that have posted messages for you of hope, as well as pictures of their loved one. So thank you so much, Heidi, for taking time out and sharing your message of hope.
Well, thank you, Debbie. And I love that you're doing this because you are a great example of the fact that we can find hope again. I know that Tony is forever in your heart, and he is your guiding light. And, you not only talk the talk, but you walk the walk. So thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Heidi. Bye, everyone.